Hubby and I ordered udon from Raku. This is our second time trying the food there. We went once in person a long time ago. Udon is in this container here with the broth in this little bag. I ordered the kitsune udon, so it says microwave soup for 1 minute and 30 seconds, add inari to udon, pour soup over udon. But we just picked this up and it's still very hot, so I'll just eat it as is. And hubby got the curry udon, and it just says to microwave soup and pour over udon. Here's the udon with the bean curd skin and then lots of broth. And here are the contents of that little envelope. We've got chopsticks, a spoon, the seasoning, and a napkin. Here is hubby's udon and his curry. I think he chose beef.
Oh.
Ooh.
Whoa.
No. Look what happened this morning. It should be easy to put back up, and it needs water anyway, so it's okay. Hubby and I ordered from BFF today. This is Burgers and Fries Forever. It's a new burger place that I think just opened up pretty recently. The chain is, I believe, from Ottawa. Here is what I ordered: the American burger and the poutine. And hubby ordered poutine as well, and the BFF 2, which is a double patty burger, and he accidentally ordered 2. He said his app timed out and he didn't realize. For our Friday dinner before the Eat at Home challenge, hubby and I ordered from a new to us place called CJ Lunchbox. He got the salmon and tuna sushi, the salmon and avocado maki. We also got this fried chicken to share. We're gonna share these glass noodles as well. I've really been liking just sticking with avocado and also avocado and inari, so I got one order of each. Here's a better look at the chicken. It smells really good. And the glass noodles. It is Halloween today. Happy Halloween. Hubby and I got these 6 cupcakes for a bunch of different reasons. 1, it's Halloween. 2, we had family couch time today, and we always get a treat when we do that. And 3, we are celebrating Truffle's Gotcha Day. We got him 11 years ago today, and even though he's no longer with us, we are still celebrating. What we're looking at here are 6 cupcakes from Bunner's, which is actually a vegan and gluten-free bakery. I've had these before with the writing studio and they are delicious, so that's how I thought to pick these up. So the ones in the middle are red velvet, and then the other 2 flavors are their Halloween flavors. The pink one is their brains cupcake, and the orange and black one are the witch's hat. So they look really delicious. They smell really good too. Hubby and I are all done the cabinets in the bathroom. Here is what the unit under the sink looks like. I'm very happy we stuck with the light gray for the bathroom instead of choosing that other shade because we have a ton of paint left. I think we still have over half of the paint and primer. The over the toilet unit looks like this. It looks so good. It was a little bit of a pain to paint, but it wasn't too bad. It just took longer than I expected. It took around 60 to 90 minutes per coat. So I basically did it over 4 days, just doing 1 coat in the morning and letting it dry the entire day. What we ended up doing was taking this unit out. I painted it in the bedroom. We didn't take off the glass, so you can see that the paint made it underneath a little bit and you can still see the old dark wood, but that's fine. I mean, these are going to be closed most of the time anyway, and you can see that there's like, this definitely isn't perfect, but it's okay. So we took off the doors, I painted those separately, and we also took off this shelf and I painted that separately, and the rest I just painted as like 1 full unit. So we're gonna put everything back now. Very happy to be done. Hubby and I ordered Wendy's for dinner tonight. It has been so long since I've had Wendy's. I love Wendy's. Hubby got the Baconator with fries and a Junior Frosty. I was gonna order small, but I guess I pressed the wrong button or I didn't select from the default. and this is what we got. So tiny. So I got the same Junior Frosty, and I got a Junior Bacon Cheeseburger, which is my favorite. And I just made some fries in the Instant Pot with the crisp lid. Hubby and I also got these Squish Candies. These are the Halloween ones. I think they're new. So we got the tarantulas, which looks like this. There are several different colors, but I think they all taste the same. And we also got these hot skulls. I just had one of these and they're really, really good. They are spicy vanilla and cola flavored gummy candy. I love cola flavored candies. So like the old Coke bottle gummies. Oh, so good. So that's what this looks like. And inside it's kind of like a spicy oozy center. It's really, really good. I would definitely get these again. I haven't had this yet, but these are just like fruity gummies. Also wanted to show you from Squish, we got the advent calendar. So this is what we're gonna do this year. I'm not gonna make my own this year. It was a lot of work, and it was like kind of the same thing over and over again. I had to buy so much to make the advent calendars. So I decided to go ahead and pick this up. I may get us some Lindt chocolate as well, but I'm not too sure yet. And I ended up getting 2 of the calendars so we could have one each, because hubby and I really like our sweets. Hey everyone, it is November 1st and it is the start of the Eat at Home challenge. I just came back from T&T, so I thought I would show you just a little haul. Hubby and I watched a Korean film yesterday called The Wailing, and it was really good, full of twists and turns, very, very long, but we started it early, so we were done in plenty of time for my bedtime. But in the show, there's lots of eating of like Korean food, so I really felt like having rice tonight. I think I might make like a little egg foo young type thing with cabbage instead of bean sprouts, just like a little egg stir fry, I guess. I also bought pork floss in case hubby wants a little bit of meat. I don't feel like cooking meat today, so he can have this, and both of us love this stuff. When I was little, I used to go through quite a lot of this. I could probably eat like a third of this container in one sitting, just like snacking on it, but I'll probably sprinkle a little bit over my rice. These were an impulse buy, so I ended up picking these 2. One is the preserved bamboo shoots, and the other one is preserved radish. One time I bought a jar of preserved vegetables and I didn't like it, so I think I ended up putting all of that in the organics bin, which was very wasteful, but I just never wanted to eat it. I didn't like it, so hopefully I'll like these, because these are pretty big jars. They were on sale, but still, I would rather eat these than not. And maybe if I don't like them by themselves, I can make something with them, maybe put them in a stir fry or something like that. But I think these will be okay. They look like something I would like. I love bamboo shoots and I love radish, so fingers crossed. I also bought some watercress. Here is dinner tonight: some eggy stir fry, steamed rice, watercress soup, and the 2 preserved vegetables that I bought. We also have the pork floss on the side. I am having a repeat meal today. The eggy stir fry I made once again because we finished it all yesterday. And this is just my portion because hubby isn't home yet, so I am dining solo. But I wanted to let you know what I thought of these preserved vegetables. I actually really like them, much better than the one I bought last time. So the bamboo shoots are pretty good. I would consider buying this again, but I definitely prefer the radish. It's just got such a nice crunch and the flavor is really nice. My friend gave me another giant summer squash, so I went ahead, cut it up and roasted it. Where you see the little gaps in the pan is where I had a little taste test, and I plan to eat a small bowl full of this tonight. I also made my healthy mac and cheese. I was gonna put the mac and cheese and the summer squash in separate bowls, but this seemed like a better idea. I am in the Eaton Center, as you might be able to tell. I haven't been in a mall in probably 2 years. It's very quiet. I need to go to the Apple store to pick something up, and I also want to go to Lindt to grab some stuff potentially for our advent calendar. Everything's changed around. I forgot the Apple store was downstairs, so I'm just gonna make my way down, and I actually have no idea where the Lindt store is. Everything else looks pretty much the same. Stuff is in different places, but Sephora's still here, Indigo's still here, so I'm just gonna wander until I find the Lindt store. Hey everyone, it is Thursday today, and it's the day before I'm heading off to the retreat with the writing studio. I'm about to make some granola for the retreat, but I am particularly hungry today, so I'm gonna have a few more snackies before I get that going. I haven't made granola in a very long time, but I love this recipe. It's the recipe that the writing studio introduced me to, and I've kind of adapted it for my own use. But for the purposes of this retreat, I'm going to make it the writing studio way, which is with almonds and crystallized ginger. I also have some things for show and tell. So I did end up going to Lindt today, but I didn't get to the Apple store because there was a huge line outside. I just need that little dongle or adapter that turns this into a headphone jack. Mine is, it's causing a lot of static. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get one in time for the retreat, but I was thinking that I probably won't be listening to a whole lot during the retreat anyway. When I go for my walks, I want to kind of like soak in the sounds of silence versus downtown noise. This was something that I wanted to do last year, was to go to Lindt, buy a bunch of their Lindor chocolates and have that as our advent calendar. But because the pandemic was still a bit fresh and I don't think stores were really open yet at that time, I decided to do Halloween chocolates, and you saw how that turned out. It was good, but I went overboard, of course, and it was just like the same thing over and over again. So I still enjoyed it, but I think this will be better. So I only needed 50 chocolates because I was thinking we would have one Lindor each every day. But I bought 100, and the reason I bought 100 is because 100 is actually cheaper than 50. So they had a special for 100 Lindor chocolates for $35, or I could pay 95 cents each, so this worked out to be a better deal. What I ended up doing was getting around 4 Lindor chocolates of, I tried to get 25 different flavors, but they didn't have that many. They had some dark chocolate ones, and hubby and I aren't huge fans of dark chocolate, so I only chose one of the 4 dark chocolate varieties that they had. So the rest are kind of like my favorite ones that I mixed in on top of the 20 or so different flavors. I'm really rambly today. I don't know if I'm making a whole lot of sense, but essentially I wanted every day to be different, but there will be some repeats. But I'm thinking now that we have 4 chocolates a day, so 2 each instead of 1 each, I'm thinking maybe I'll mix up the flavors. For example, if pistachio goes in one day, it won't be like 2 pistachios each. It'll be 1 pistachio and maybe 1 almond. So I can mix up the flavors in that way so that every day is different, but we will be doubling up on flavors, I think, quite a bit. But it's okay. We've got lots of variety, at least like 20, 21 flavors, and I'm so excited. So we have this, we have our Squish advent calendars, and I got our tea advent calendar. So I'm going to show that to you now. I went back to the Tea Haus for this advent calendar. I did want to try something different, but I don't know. It didn't work out. So David's Tea has like a few different calendars now, but not a huge fan. I did look at them several times because the packaging is so beautiful, but ultimately it just didn't appeal to me. I didn't have a great experience with the David's Tea advent calendar. One of you had suggested Tea Pigs. It was either last year or the year before that. So I went to their website and the teas looked really, really good, but the advent calendar was never available. So I actually emailed them and they said they're not doing the advent calendar this year. I thought about doing tea bags again, like different flavors from various places, but just didn't really pan out. And there was also one other place that I looked at. I think it's called Adagio. There are some references to it being very similar to Tivana, so I don't know if maybe it was Tivana and changed its name, or maybe it's just that the quality is similar. They are based in the US and they actually had a decent price on advent calendars. They had a loose leaf tea one, which was a lot of different like fruity blends, and they also had a tea bag one, which I think was the one that I would have chosen. That one has more like pure teas versus blends, which I like. So they had like various oolongs and stuff like that, but not blended with a bunch of fruit and stuff. So that one was okay in terms of appeal. I would have had to buy two, which would have been fine. We probably would have bought the same one because hubby likes like pure teas better than blends as well. But when I saw the Tea Haus one, I was just so drawn to it. I've had a really good experience with the Tea Haus advent calendar. I think we've done this one twice, if I'm not mistaken, or maybe just once, but I've ordered from Tea Haus so much and the quality is always very consistent. And I really love the company. It's based in Canada. There were just a lot of things going for it. They're very generous with their advent calendar, so I didn't have to buy two, which was great. It's loose leaf tea. It was just a lot of good things about it, so I decided to go for it. The advent calendar is here. I also picked up a few other things because I wanted to get free shipping. So I restocked on my Angel's Dream. I am all out of that. I also bought some red rose petals. I really love Tea Haus because I buy the different components for herbal infusions and I mix them together myself. And my free sample was this one here, which I am super excited about. I've never had this one before. It is called Lime Fizz. Got a nice card from them. It just says, have fun with this year's advent calendar. Now, I think one of you have commented in the past that the Tea Haus advent calendar is very homemade, and it is. And I really love that about it. I know it's not as flashy and as beautiful and as sleek as some of the other advent calendars that are out there like David's Tea, but I just really, really love this one. So here is the box that it comes in this year. It's kind of like a memory box size, so I can definitely reuse that, and it just says Merry Christmas on the front with a Tea Haus sticker that says 20 years. This box is taped shut, and I'm not gonna open it now. I'm gonna open it right before December. I'm hoping that the tea inside comes in these little bags with the number on them, so then I can pop them into my little cubby system. I'll vlog me filling the advent calendar sometime in late November so that it's all set, of course, for December 1st when I start Vlogmas. And I am doing Vlogmas again this year. I'm gonna do it straight through from December 1st to December 31st as I normally do. And once again, I'm not going to be posting every day, but I will be vlogging every day and just gathering the clips into vlogs throughout December. So I am super, super excited for Vlogmas. And before I get going, I do need to start making the granola. I've got a bunch of other like little work things to do as well. But I want to show you one more thing, and that is these crackers. So these are crackers that I just happened upon at Loblaws. They're the Britannia brand, which I believe is an Indian brand, or a brand that's sold in India at least. These are made in Oman, and they were manufactured for Britannia Industries Limited in Kolkata, India. So these are awesome. They're so delicious. They come in little individually wrapped packages. There are 18 biscuits or crackers in each one. So hubby and I just split one. We have 9 little biscuits each. But the reason these are so good is they are so crispy. They're just like, such a nice texture. The package says they are sweet and salty, and they are, but the flavor is super duper subtle, like barely any flavor at all, but they're just so crispy. I'm gonna open. Have one on camera. don't know if hubby really found anything like too special about them, but the moment I bit into them, I was like, ooh, I like this a lot. The texture is like, ooh. This is already my second package of these, and they are very inexpensive. I think they're around $2 for this like family size package, and hopefully they will continue to stock them with some of like the imported foods. Sometimes they have them and then sometimes they don't. So we'll see, fingers crossed. I'm trying not to stock up on stuff. I'm trying to only buy like stuff when I need it. So I didn't buy like a whole stack even though they were on sale. I may regret that. Okay, let me have one. So this is what it looks like. It's just like a tiny biscuit. I'm not sure if you can hear that because the oven's on. It's so crispy. I thought I'd go ahead and give the Lime Fizz a try today. I've got my clear tea mug, so this is a little sneak peek of what Vlogmas is going to be like. Ooh, this smells really, really good. It smells like lime. It smells like Lime Fizz. Almost like Sprite. Here's what the herbal infusion looks like. The ingredients are apple cubes, rose hips, elderberries, orange peel, ginger, lemongrass, coriander, lemon verbena. Oh, I love lemon verbena. Pink pepper, calendula petals, and natural lime ginger flavor. The color didn't change much, but it's actually a really beautiful color. It's a little more peachy pink in real life. Very mild flavor, but it tastes pretty good. It does taste lemon limey. I actually really like this. No artificial flavor taste. I know there's coriander in here, and I normally don't like coriander. I'm assuming it's the coriander seed. Don't taste any of that at all. Don't even really taste any spiciness or anything like that. That lemon verbena flavor is the one that's really popping out for me. It says it's great hot or iced, and I can definitely see this being very refreshing and delicious iced with a little bit of sugar. Didn't add any sugar to it. I normally don't add sugar to my teas. I just like them plain as is, and this is great as is hot. It's delicious. I'm really enjoying it. Yay, they have it. But I'm only buying one. I am about to do my rapid test before the retreat. These are all the components that my colleague sent me. Oh, and I woke up to this morning. I don't know how long it's been like this. Today was the first day I noticed it, but my laptop is splitting on the side here. So I think it's time to get a new one. I got this in 2010, so it is very, very old, but it's the 17-inch MacBook Pro, and they stopped making it. Hubby said they're making a 16-inch now, so that's almost as big. My colleague also sent us this video to watch, so I'm gonna watch this before I do the test, so I make sure I do it properly.
Insert the swab at least ½ an inch inside the nostril. Swab the nasal orifice for at least 5 seconds using a circular motion. Press the patient's nostril against the swab. While the swab is compressed, rotate the tip for at least 5 seconds.
It's been around 45 seconds, and as you can see, there's like this purple thing going across the test strip. I guess that's the solution saturating the strip. I wasn't expecting that. Panicked at first. But it looks like it is almost all the way to the end. And you definitely see a line on the control part. That is supposed to be there. It's if there are 2 lines, it means I am positive. But right now it looks like I'm negative, but we still have around like 13 minutes to wait. So I'm gonna go do something else and come back, but right now it's looking pretty good. It has been 15 minutes and there is clearly only 1 line. So I am good to go. Yay! This was neat. I am back in Toronto, CN Tower up here. I had a really nice time at the team retreat. We were gone for 3 nights and you saw I did a lot of walking outside. It was very beautiful. I watched a sunrise. It was just a really lovely time. I am happy to be back home. Got a really busy few days ahead, actually a couple weeks ahead, because I'm project managing a couple events in this time span, but it should go pretty smoothly, I'm hoping. And I'm actually feeling very recharged and ready to get back to work. I was very tired yesterday when I got home, but now I'm feeling pretty energized. So I think I will end off this vlog here. There might be a slight delay with this video because I've got to buy a new computer. The battery in my current laptop, the one I use for all my video editing and all of that, that is kaput. Hubby went ahead and took that battery out because it was essentially exploding. So now my computer still works when I have it plugged in, but it's just really slow without the battery. I will be computer shopping and I'll let you know what I decided on in a future vlog. So thank you all so much for watching. It's a beautiful stretch of weather in November, so I'm super grateful for that. And I will see you all very soon in the next vlog. Bye.